Oh, hang on. I gotta change my character configuration since I'm a tank. I gotta change my text to blue. I do that in Raid so that it satisfies my 2 blues, 2 greens, 4 reds.
I'm always green, which became a problem when I started like running stuff with healers, and then I was like, all right, so now the healers are yellow and the DPS are orange, so I don't get them messed up with enemies.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I kept trying to hit the DPS and it wasn't working.
Hello, I've been meaning to speak with you. Mistress Tataru mentioned the most astonishing thing to me earlier. Is it true you aided in the liberation of Werlyt? Why, yes, indeed, it is true. It was a big mecha anime battle. It was awesome. I see. So you fought the weapons of the 7th Legion alongside none other than the Black Wolf himself. Well then, that makes you the perfect candidate for our next job. You see, we're planning to send our latest samples of military equipment to Werlyt's interim government. Since Gaius Baelsar oversees such matters, who better than his sister-in-arms to pitch our wares? I almost said Gaius Van Baelsar, but he's not Van anymore. So.
I read it in my head.
Uh-huh. I like how we step aside just a few paces in order to have this private conversation.
No one will hear us over here.
It would be my pleasure.
That's the whole reason we're doing this nonsense.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, we got the crystal from the ARR step. Then we got the string from the mock pirates, and then we got pearls for the strand of the necklace from the Four Lords in the Stormblood segment.
Yes.
Oh my God, Med's here!
Ah!
Somehow, they always find us while we're here doing Tataru.
This music. Oh.
Been a while since we were here.
All the feels.
I was not expecting you, Holo. Are you perchance aware of the ongoing situation? What situation? I see. Then you are here on some other business, yes? Yeah, I have some clothes for you. See if we can finally get you out of those raggedy rags you've been wearing. I have received a report from the G-Savior Mark... Oh, that the G-Savior Mark II has been stolen from the hangar here in Turncliffe. Is Wedge taking it for a joyride?
Yes.
In fact, I am here to speak with an eyewitness. If you are willing, I would like you to join me. Your insight may prove useful.
Thank you for coming at such short notice, and with Kitara no less.
Tell me, is it true that the Mark II was stolen?
I'm afraid so. While I was performing maintenance on the Mark I, I caught sight of a man approaching the Mark II and looking very suspicious. Look, just suspicious people creeping around the bay.
And they're like doing the menacing emote, you know, like the dark and
malevolent.
Yeah, exactly.
I called out to him, demanding he state his business here, but when he turned around, my heart nearly jumped out of my chest. The man who stared back at me was Valens Van Varo. I'm sure of it. Oh no, not him again.
His ghost is back.
Though he wore a visor, the likeness was unmistakable. Even his magenta armor was identical.
Pray forgive the interruption. I bring urgent news. It's the kids.
Oh, it's his...
These former captives of the 7th Legion insisted they speak with you. Please, forgive us, but Father Valens came back and told us to show him where the war machina are. Given what you boys have been through, I know how difficult it must have been to confess what happened. Your bravery is commendable. Now, you'd best return to the orphanage. Fear not, we will deal with this so-called Valens. Yeah, I know it was never, like, explicitly said, but I kind of get the feeling that Valens did some very, very fucked up mess stuff.
Yes!
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's better if that's left unsaid.
Yeah, not to mention the outright shown, we're gonna teach you how to torture people.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like this. Werlyt distressed me. This is even more distressing.
How long did you go with Werlyt incomplete?
Almost a year.
I was gonna say it was a while.
It was very. I kind of saw. I didn't see the end, but I saw where it was going towards, and I couldn't. I think it was after the first scene with Valens that I was just like, nope. I need an adult. I can't do this by myself.
If you're to stand a chance against the G-Savior Mark II, you'll need to fight fire with fire. Oh, of course, I knew they would make us do this.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky for you, we've already refueled the Mark 1, which is ready to dispatch at your command. Aboard the G-Savior. Anime action sequence, go!
Which one's forward again?
Right. Where's the clutch?
Exactly.
Ah, it's the whole other ship, yeah.
Yeah, it's the other side.
Ideally, we should shoot him down before he can detect us, but doing so would destroy the vessel and him with it, making it impossible to identify the culprit. Our only choice is to draw near and neutralize the vessel's propulsion systems, even if it means alerting him to our presence.
I beg to differ.
Uh-oh. Someone has wormed their way into our frequency. But this voice, it couldn't be.
Oh, I get to be the evil villain. Awesome.
Of course.
No! No! Oh, even
right.
worse villain.
He's all yours.
Oh, but it is. My, how long has it been, Lord Belsar?
As I suspected, Nero Tolskavia. What do you have planned, Nero?
'Tis simple, really. I've crafted an armament that will immobilize Garland's wretchedly designed vessel, and I've given it the appropriate name. I call it the Anti-G.
I also love how, if you watch like the video of them talking, it's done in this very like in the intercoms for like Metal Gear Solid, right? Or whatever, you know, where they have like the two characters talking to each other. It's not fully animated. It's just kind of like they move like one frame at a time.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
Like really, really old-timey games where they have like a character talking through an intercom.
Yes. What I'm about to tell you will be the key to sinking that Scarlet vessel. And while I find the idea of its destruction unbearable, 'tis nevertheless the perfect opportunity to prove who is the superior engineer, Garland or myself. Do put on a good show.
So he engineered this whole situation just so that he can have us shoot down one of Sid's vessels, like one of the craft that Sid built. So.
Oh no, what is this? Left you hit once and right you hit a bunch of times?
I should have put my my visor back up with the goggles and the microphone.
Oh, I was just thinking about that. Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got, I think, 3 of the 5 missiles.
I think I missed the first one because I didn't realize we started.
Let me shoot more.
Is that it? What are you waiting for? Capture him.
I think I know. I think what's going to happen is that he's going to have equipped the other ship with like things to shoot down our missiles, and so we're going to have to like fight back and forth because it wouldn't be good enough for him to just demonstrate his missile technology. He has to prove that he can also beat himself.
Oh, yep. There he goes. So the corner brute still had some fight left in him. I trust you can show him the folly of his perseverance.
He's not going anywhere.
I can stop him. Ooh, angry face. Angry warrior of light face.
Doing a Kamiha. Hell yeah.
Let's go! Anime increase times 1000. Having big O flashbacks.
Yes, the shield. Nice.
No, don't lose sight of him. That's when they escape.
Oh, he does look like Valens.
He does. His long-lost cousin.
What cruel irony that the vessel should crash here of all places. Well, you know, we didn't want to have to, like, redesign a whole new Werlyt set, so...
True. It's you, Gaius!
It says Valens, question mark?
Yeah, I love that.
And who are you?
I'm Valens, the man destined to inherit the Imperial throne.
Very well. We'll do this the hard way.
Smack him around. Do it.
So you're gonna cut his visor off, and it'll have a scene of him like the visor flying through the air. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. He's like, no, those were very expensive from the gold saucer. I bought those. What the?
What?
Part of me evilly wants to say, it's him! It's Valens! I will not soon forget how Valen's face froze with fear in his final moments, how the light in his green eyes extinguished along with the flame of his life.
My name is Procopius. I served as a pilot of the 7th Legion under Lord Valen's command.
When I reviewed the 7th Legion's records, I saw no mention of there being another of his kin within the ranks. Your face. Surely not. Uh-oh.
That's right. And I would gladly do it again. Were Lord Valen's to become Emperor, his life would be under constant threat. This is my expression of devotion, my willingness to sacrifice myself in his name.
So he had plastic surgery to make himself look like Valens so he could be a double.
Oh, he fantasia'd.
What a waste of a Fantasia.
I know, right?
To go so far as to change your own face.
Done it a dozen times.
But why steal the Mark II? He's like, you could have at least been a bun girl.
My true aspiration is to embolden the people of the shattered remains of Garlemald to rise up once more and take what is theirs by birthright. Only we Garleans are fit to inherit the star, herding the cattle masses as we milk them for all they are worth. Wow. Okay. This is the way it should be, just as Lord Valens envisioned.
What is it with Koji and having milking references? I'm
I wonder.
It's the whole like if I had a nickel, I'd have 2 nickels, but it is strange that it happened twice.
Nice. Yeah. Remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule.
That age is over, I'm sorry to tell you, my friend.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fly around here anymore.
He's just gonna punch him
Smack
in the face.
Yes. Do it!
Exactly.
He did.
Bong! He's like little stars.
We're the Chocobos.
The Chocobos, exactly. Let us return to Turncliffe.
I like how the Mark 1 did the superhero landing with the one knee.
Right. It's just so that we can get comfortably out of it, you know? Now... Oh, that's right, I can't see you in here. Oh.
No.
Okay. I'll talk to Gaius.
Okay.
My thanks for lending your aid despite the suddenness of my request. The children will be able to rest easy knowing that the imposter has been captured and the vessel reclaimed. That said, you are here on other business. Let us delay it no further. Forever in our hearts. Aw, it's her. And she's wearing the Damascus draped top, I can tell from the back.
Yeah.
Could you enlighten me as to why you came to deliver clothing samples? Yeah, look at your outfit. Your Graham needs serious help.
You look like you've been run over by several sets of cars.
I confess I am rather surprised to see the champion of Eorzea doing so mundane a task as delivery. This Tataru must command a great deal of respect. Yeah, we're scared of her, you know, you can say that.
Yeah.
We just let her do whatever she wants.
We don't tell her no, ever.
Right.
'Tis unwise to refuse the coin keeper.
I like it. Let's do that one. The boys are doubtless still unnerved by what happened earlier. Would you assuage their concerns? Make it clear to them that Valens is well and truly gone. But it cannot come from a Garlean like myself. Could I prevail upon you to tell them in my stead? Absolutely. The storage area is over to the left, right?
Yes. That's where the quest is pointing me. Yeah, they're around the
that's right.
back.
Yep. Say, you know Miss Allie, right? Do you think you could help us? We wanted to make her wish come true for being so kind to us. And what wish is that? We heard she dreams of having a portrait of her family. We think it'd be nice if somebody painted one for her.
We got the Elizin painter guy who's the pirate's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps we could somehow manifest their likeness for the artist to see.
From the orb. The memory
Yes.
orb, remember?
Leave it to me. I may have just the thing.
Really? Then we'll fetch the painter. You're gonna go all the way to Ishgard?
The children said they want to do that for me? That's very kind of them. While it's true I've spoken of this on occasion, a family portrait just wouldn't feel right without Melisandre, Recon, Rex, and Alphonse. Still, it wouldn't be right to refuse. They're only trying to cheer me up. After all, I'd best go and meet them at the lookout. It is it!
Mm-hmm. You called it. 30 minutes later after setting up the easel and starting to draw, right? I wish we could have done more for her.
Don't worry, child. As I mentioned, I prepared a little surprise of my own. Yep, you called it with the ball.
That's so nice.
Oh, they're all here. Well, I understand your surprise. You'll have to sit still for the portrait, I'm afraid.
Don't turn around. Aww. Please tell us that we can get that as a portrait for the house. The first thing I thought of was like, oh my god, Jake's gonna die. He's
gonna melt.
He's just gonna be like, ah!
He's gonna go under the desk again.
Yes. Back to the desk with you. Oh, the picture looks so good.
It really does.
See, the crazy thing is, now that I see this picture, I could swear that I have seen this picture before, like outside the game, like in art or something, and I just assumed it was like a picture somebody had drawn or created, you know, because this is seeing them all pose like this is very, very familiar.
I don't know. It looks very familiar to me as well.
Right. It's like like neuron activation. I'm like, there's a memory buried somewhere in there. We're so happy Miss Allie's wish came true. Thank you for helping us, miss. We wanted to thank you too, so we got you a gift. We found them on the beach with our friends at the orphanage. They are our greatest treasure, a pair of pretty pink shells. Magina may find the shells a beautiful complement to Tataru's memento. Return to old Charlene and show them to her. Excellent! But first, I have to give a hug emote to everyone.
Yes.
Even you, Gaius. Deal with it.
Welcome back, Kitara. How'd you fare with Gaius in Turncleft? Well, there were too many feels, and Nero showed up.
It was very yes, I like that. It was very emotional. ... And Nero showed up.
Yes. Were you able to procure a new adornment for Miss Tataru's necklace?
Here you are. Though I think pink seashells would work better as earrings.
If we polish them up and make a few refinements, I'm certain we can incorporate them into the necklace. There's something else in this package. A rolled canvas of a portrait. Yes! It looks like it must be a gift for you. You have my heartfelt thanks, Kitara. Oh, we got it forever at your side. Oh, right in the feels.
I love it.
That's going straight into the house.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome because they've given us so much like clothing, you know, glam and stuff from the series of quests. Yeah, it's nice. I know some people, especially if they don't like have a house or an apartment, they're just like housing item rewards. You know? Yeah, that's definitely going in the house. I'm running out of wall space, which is why I need to win my medium house that I'm going to bid on in the next cycle.
Yes.
Just so I have enough room to put everything. Well, cool. That one was a little bit shorter than the Four Lords one.
Yes.
But definitely much more emotional.
Right in the feels.